a massive favor, in my opinion. Not the asshole your ex-husband interfered in another couple's life and he ruined 2 relationships, not you. He literally ruined both of the relationships and her. It's a two-way street, you know? Thank you so much for this. It's been hard not to carry the weight of everything that happened, especially when people try to shift the blame onto me just for telling the truth. I didn't break anything, I just exposed what was already broken. Exactly, queen. You're fine. You never ruined anything. Actually, you did the fiance a solid. He now knows who he's marrying before he ruins his life. You didn't ruin relationships, you prevented someone from ruining their life. There's like just no way, shape, or form you're the asshole in this situation. I say, you know, good riddance, and I hope you find somebody that treats you with respect, because you deserve that, queen. Next. Am I the scallywag for not telling my girlfriend about my daughter's phobia? Interesting. Okay. I, male, 50, have been dating my girlfriend, we'll call Sarah, female, 45, for a little over a year. I have 2 kids, a daughter, 16, and a son, 13. When my daughter was 4, she almost drowned during swim lessons and has since had extreme phobia of water. Oh my God, that's terrible. It's bad to the point she won't even take baths, only showers. That's heartbreaking. My son knows how to swim and is a good swimmer, but my daughter's being the older sister is protective of her younger brother even when it comes to swimming and the water. She has clearly PTSD from this, so that makes sense. Sarah's parents have a pool at their house. Today we were going over for the pool party to celebrate one of Sarah's nephew's birthdays, who has become good friends with my son. I told my daughter multiple times she didn't have to go, that I'll check in with her and she can just go relax at home or hang out with friends. Good dad moment. Okay. She insisted she went to the pool party. My daughter also tends to get on edge and even a little irritable when near water. Today was no different. To anybody who didn't know, she would have seemed like a moody teenager bossing her brother around. Sarah started getting on my daughter for bossing her brother around. Eventually, my daughter got irritated and loudly yelled at her, "I don't want my brother to drown." Oh. So Sarah is nagging on the daughter for like bullying the younger brother, but she's only trying to protect him. Got it. Sarah looked at me confused. I quietly explained my daughter's experience at 4 and that she has a phobia of water. Sarah got really mad at me for not telling her. I explained that it is not something my daughter is proud of, that she can't swim and has a fear of water, and that I'm going to be telling everyone because it's not my place. My daughter is old enough to explain that to people if she wants to. Sarah ended up calling me a horrible dad and an asshole for not explaining that and letting people think my daughter is just a moody teen. I ended up just leaving and taking my kids home. We haven't talked since. It's also since, not since. Anyway, and Sarah told me to leave her alone for a few days. Yeah, dude. Tell people. Are you kidding me? Like, this is your new partner. That should be absolutely, and it sounds like it has affected her life heavily. Like, what? And it had to get all the way to your daughter freaking out and crying, and she's 16. She's still that's a child. It's not her responsibility to tell everybody, hey, I have a phobia because I almost drowned and I was 4. Like, that might be a little embarrassing for her, and that might be uncomfortable to like have to explain to everybody. So you as a dad should just take it into your own hands and be like, hey, you know, you don't need to bring it up, but if she acts like this around the water, it's because of XYZ. Like, that is completely on you, in my opinion. You're the asshole for 1, allowing your daughter to force her way to a pool party where you knew this would happen. 2, claiming I don't need to tell everyone, yet allowing her to attend a girlfriend's pool party while withholding this info from someone you had been dating for a year. Agreed. 3, not putting your daughter in therapy. Yeah, that's true. If she's not in therapy, my lord, she should absolutely be if you have the means to do that. Also, how does your 13-year-old excellent swimmer feel about your daughter constantly projecting and bossing him around? I'd be irritated as fuck if my parents didn't step up and deal with my sister who is constantly shouting over me. Also, if that was my house and someone brought a moody teenager who kept yelling at her sibling and ruining the mood, I would ask them not to bring the teenager over to the pool party again. Yeah, I mean, you know what, I don't know, it's hard to blame the daughter because she's literally just acting out of fear, and I get that. I'm an older sister to 4 other siblings, and then I have an older sister as well. And I'm protective over my older sister, but especially my younger ones. Anytime they did anything like riding a bike down a hill or just anything where they could get hurt or injured, because I got hurt and injured a lot because I was a fucking crazy kid. I was kind of like this. I was like, be careful. Like, I've broken 13 bones in like riding bike, riding skateboard, golf cart, like just the most random things. So anytime my siblings did anything like that, I'd try to prevent them from doing that, and I'd kind of go mom mode. And I don't think that's a bad thing. Probably annoying for sure, but I don't think it makes her like a bad sister or anything. But yeah, you just need to step up. But what do you guys think down below? What do I know? I don't have kids. you know? All right, this is from Best of Redditor Updates, so I'm excited because we'll have an update. First things first, am I the asshole for saying my brother shouldn't have brought his pregnant girlfriend to my wedding and for refusing to let her be in my wedding photos? I got married last weekend. I'm still so pissed off at what my brother did. He took all of the attention off of me and my husband. Normally, I don't feel the need to be the center of attention, but this was my freaking wedding day. I feel like it's all anyone was talking about during the wedding, and now it's like the main thing any of them even remember from the entire thing. Oh. Okay. It was a destination wedding within the US, so nothing crazy. We kept the guest list to our families, immediate and extended, as well as some close friends. My parents paid for our immediate family to arrive about 5 days ahead of time, so it was my parents, my sister, and I initially, and my brother arriving a few days later. We knew my brother was bringing a date. No big deal. He said he was just bringing a girl from school. He didn't even call her his girlfriend officially. Ooh, okay. My parents showed up at the airport to pick my brother up, and there he was, hand in hand with an obviously pregnant girl that none of us had ever met. Oh, my parents were obviously taken aback. My brother greeted them like everything was normal, according to my mom, and my parents didn't really know what to do or say. Then he just said, "Surprise!" My poor mom almost fainted and claims my dad yelled, "What the fuck have you done?" Oh my gosh. He introduces us to this girl, but doesn't clarify if she's his girlfriend and doesn't give us much info at all, really. It was very weird. It was obvious that she was uncomfortable as well. She said she wasn't feeling well and needed to go lay down after the flight. So at dinner, it was just our family as she was resting. We were all awkwardly sitting around the table eating dinner, barely saying a word. My mom finally says, brother's name, "Is that your baby?" Oh my gosh. By then, we all assumed it was, but my mom needed confirmation. The lack of any real explanation or details from him up until then was just odd. He admitted it's technically not his baby. Oh, okay. But he's in love with her and intends to be a father to the baby anyway. Okay, that's fine. The actual father isn't involved and doesn't want to be, and if they get married, then he can adopt the baby so he'll legally be the father. She's living with him and none of us knew this either. Oh my god, dude, what? Talk to your family. He's been her main support person throughout the entire thing. She's 28 weeks, well, 29 now since this was over a week ago. I think this was worse than what we had all assumed. I don't know if that's worse necessarily. Anyway, so in love with her that he's going to take on the responsibility of her child and marry her, yet we've never heard of her. He said he has mentioned her quite a few times. Well, maybe he's mentioned her name in passing, not to me, maybe to my parents, but never said she was a girlfriend or pregnant. None of us understand. He's 21. Oh, I didn't realize how young he was too. He's 21, about to graduate college, planning to enter law school next, and he's an attractive guy. Why would he do this? My parents, especially my mom, were stressing about it all weekend long throughout my entire wedding weekend. It was like my wedding became an afterthought. All my parents could talk about was how to make my brother change his mind about this girl. Oh my god, this is crazy. Then when the wedding photographer was taking family photos, he wanted her in them. That was really the breaking point for me. She isn't family. None of us knew about the relationship, and we met her 2 days prior. She shouldn't be in our official family pictures from my wedding. It's like, forget the bride and groom. Look at random heavily woman hitching herself to my brother. Oh, are you saying heavy? Oh my god. Pregnant woman hitching herself to my brother. Let's use that terminology, Jesus. No, I told him no. I refused to let her be in the photos. My mom made me allow her to be in one picture, but said we don't have to buy that one or put her in display anywhere. It just made my blood boil. Ooh, okay. Anyway, I don't think he should have brought her. There was no reason to bring her to my wedding, especially without warning. I mean, it's all my side of the family could talk about, and he was reticent to even correct them, reluctant, maybe, about it not being his baby. Oh, geez. He said that's because it was awkward for her to have to explain the full scenario to everyone, so he just let people know what they wanted. Okay, so everybody thinks it is his baby. Oh my god, what a fucking mess. Because he wouldn't at least say something, everyone was gossiping and wondering about it the entire time. I'm posting this because I'm upset that several friends and even my own mom are telling me I'm overreacting and just need to accept it. When I told a group of my coworkers about it after the fact, they weren't at the wedding. They agreed with me and thought what my brother did was absolutely insane and rude. Okay, the least he could have done is tell you that he's bringing his pregnant, like he should have given a heads up, first of all. I think he, personally, the way it seems is that he used your wedding as like a way to just announce it without having to like get any repercussions, you know? I do think it was selfish of him. I do. That wasn't cool at all. It is your wedding, so you have the right to not have her in the photos, but I think just to mitigate it, I think what your mom said was good. It's like, you can have her in some of the photos and you don't necessarily have to buy those photos, you know? At least make